in.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hello and welcome to the Voter Information Committee sponsored Meet the Candidates. In preparation for the election scheduled for May the 21st at the Community Center, the Voter Information Committee has 5 of the candidates who are running for unopposed here today for brief interviews. The committee hopes to help voters get to know the candidates and why they're running and what experience they bring to the position. So my name is Emily Milan, and I'm here with Peg Rose, who's going to introduce our first candidate of the evening.
Our first guest this evening is not unfamiliar to a lot of you people out there. It's Bernadette Waystack. She is running for the library trustee position. And she is a write-in candidate. So if you like what you see and you go to vote, you've got to write her name in on the ballot. No stickers, no nothing, you know, that way, but you do have to write her name in.
And just to clarify, there are 2 open positions on the Board of Trustees. One is the incumbent, Bill Kroll, and then the second position, Bernadette's the write-in candidate for that second position. So just to know there's no competition between the 2.
No.
So Bernadette, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and why you decided to run?
Sure. I'm a 33-year resident of the town of Harwich. My husband, my son, my daughter's son-in-law, and my 2 grandchildren all live in town. It's daunting to realize I've racked up more than 3 decades here. I am a visual arts educator at Monomoy Regional High School. And previous to that, I was the same position at the former Harwich Middle School. I am also a practicing artist, and I'm a resident artist at the Harwich Cultural Center, coincidentally, the old Harwich Middle School. So I'm back where I started. I'm also a card-carrying library patron for all of those 33 years.
Excellent. And what prompted you to run for this position?
I had been watching what was happening with the elections, and I was aware that I had just said to someone, I don't think in all my years there's ever been but one time that there was a contested race for trustee, but someone usually always steps up to either continue their time on the board or someone new comes forward. And this year I was aware that a trustee was stepping down and not taking on another term. And I watched with interest and was aware that someone had taken out papers and then learned that they did not return papers. So I knew that would leave a vacancy on the board, and it was time to step up and contribute back to the community again.
Excellent, thank you. And what experience do you bring to the Board of Trustees?
I served for 3 terms from 1997 till 2006. And coincidentally, the first time I ran as a write-in candidate. So I am familiar with that. I will be out there on Election Day with little slips with my name on it, and would appreciate it if people would write it in. The town clerk has asked me not to do stickers. They do mess up the machines, so you actually have to write it in. Spell it as close to correctly as you can, and just, you know, if you don't want to, you can write in Mickey Mouse instead, but I'm hoping enough people will write me in because I'm happy to serve.
Excellent, thank you. Do you have anything else you want to tell the voters?
No, just that when I began to think about running again, and I realized it's been 13 years since I last was on the board, and it's pretty amazing and daunting to think of in just those 13 years how much has changed, how much the role and the mission of the library has expanded. And I'm a lifelong lover of books. I really believe in libraries. I believe in the fact that they, you know, provide free information for everyone, and it serves an important purpose. I still personally love a good old-fashioned book, but I know that the role of the library has changed and expanded, and its mission is to provide information for people, and I think it's an important thing, and I'd be honored to help keep supporting the library in our town.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us tonight. Bernadette Waystack for the Library Board of Trustees.
Thank you.
Very nice.